Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
19 right. Make it crack all 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
79 Broncos.
Running back sent in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Let's go.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Big Ryan.
They give on 2nd to Pollard.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now it comes a critical 3rd down.
Popeye's back here. It's Pollard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Buffalo 70 Timberwolves.
Looking for a throw here. Not by Theo Johnson. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
19 side. 19.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Pack the 60. 70 Rangers.
Throwing it again here. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Keely Ringo making the play. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Working quickly here.
That's another Vikings first down.
First down throw. Here's Love. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Set, hunt, ready.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 18 on second down.
At the Packers' 18-yard
Oh,
line.
someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Take over first and
Now that
10.
right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And 10.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
A throw left side finds Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They give to Pollard from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw on third and long. Catch made by Austin. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Hurt. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11.
To throw here on first down. Gets this to Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Throwing now from the gun. On the move, headed right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
60 by.
Second and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Throwing on third and long. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
And it's fourth
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Striker. Yellow.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
The Vikings first down.
Check pink. Hut.
1st and 10 at the
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the double.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go steal. Let's cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis.
1st and 10 at
It's
the
the Vikings.
37-yard line.
With it, 1st and 10. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go. 45. White. Set. Go.
Play fake. It's Love. Taking a big shot for the end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. Keeps it moving. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Vikings nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Opposite. Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of
1st down, ball at the 36.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
Black 40.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hut.
Another carry for Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From the pistol, here's Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
The kicker on.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick-6.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings take over first and 10. At their
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Robinson again here on second. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings.
Love now on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Robinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Now Love on the play fake. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Check field. Let's go now. Check.
Back to the air. Love. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get their first points of this game just before halftime. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Vikings 7. Chris Boswell set
now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
It's a gain of 35.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Hey, smash Bronco.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Aubrey puts it through, and that extends the lead to 20. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Starting the half with Robinson. Shoves him up, and he's got room to go. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Running here with Bajan. Jukes out a one-stop. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
10 cycles. 50, green. Ready.
Now to give to Bajan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn good play.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bajan Robinson touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings drop the lead back to 13.
Vikings 14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 10. This finds Austin complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
This is Pollard running left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming.
18, find it. Like 18, rattle. 18, rattle. 65.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend.
A gain of
Tight
9
end that
yards.
moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60. Nothing.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. He'll throw again on 2nd down. Completed to his running back.
The pass.
And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. Spins out of one stop. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Pollard on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They're going to pass on 2nd and goal. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. No gain on the run, and how about this? It brings up 4th and goal from the 1. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
This is Robinson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, here's Robinson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Yep, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard.
Love from the gun.
2nd and 11.
Chased out to his right.
29-yard line.
And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go.
To the air with Love. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Score, Packers 30, Vikings 20. Chris Boswell set
That
to
lead
kick
trimmed
off.
just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, break.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get...
Put the body on the line for his team. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer you not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Hand off down to Robinson. And they'll take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Vikings out of the hurry up. Need everyone back to the line.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
On 2nd down, Robinson. We'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. On target to Thornton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set, go.
A handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Ball carrier.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From midfield on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Hey, cross field. Here we go. Black.
Love out of the shotgun. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And the Vikings first down.
And that's spiked with 6 seconds left to play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Magic. Ultra.
Love looking to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Anyone to no start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are